Hello humans, 5 days to go to the move. We are seriously behind on this project now. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a mess, bit of a higgledy-piggledy one. We are doing the final bedroom tour today. Not that it's much of a bedroom, it's more of a mattress on the floor room now, because we are in the final stages of packing everything up, dismantling things. So it doesn't look much like a bedroom anymore. This room has mostly been my younger daughter Kathleen's room. We did actually have a go at doing this video together, but it kind of waffled off and we kind of lost the plot with it. And she didn't want to have another go at doing it, so here I am on my lonesome. The first makeover this room had was actually for my elder daughter's nursery. I mean, we moved into this house when she was she was 2 in 1 week when we moved in. And this room got painted a sort of deep golden yellow, and it had a Forever Friends theme going on, and yeah, it wasn't her room for very long. They switched bedrooms, and this one was next painted maybe a blue-green. I'm not entirely sure. It had an under the sea theme, and the main thing was this shimmer paint special effects surface thing on the top, and it was awful. It was streaky as, and it was hell to get off. Absolute nightmare. Wouldn't do it again. I mean, maybe special effects paints are better now, but that was rubbish. Or maybe I'm rubbish. Maybe I just used it wrong. I have no idea. I mean, the idea was that she had black light and it would look all ethereal and funky, and she had one of those fish bowl lamp things, and yeah, that didn't really go down terribly well. Then she went lilac. I don't even know if you can see the colour properly, how the lighting shows. Yeah, whatever. And it sort of had a Bratz thing and a Hannah Montana thing. Not because she was into either of those things really, but because it was what was available and lack of inspiration, I suppose. We should have done something really funky like a Harry Potter themed bedroom, but we never got around to it. It was supposed to have got redecorated again when Erin left home. I mean, I was pushing for her to switch bedrooms, and she didn't want to, and then I'm like pushing for her to make a decision as to what she wanted to do with this room, and then the move came up, so it's just never happened. Yeah, until a week or two ago, it was all covered in her artwork and posters, mostly gaming and stuff, because that's the sort of kid she is. And now it's all bare. Really, really, really bare. See? Nothing. Absolutely nada. That's quite a good angle. You can see that this is actually quite a decent sized bedroom. It does take a double bed, and she has had a double bed in the past. At the moment, as you can see, it's a single mattress on the floor, and I'm actually camping in here at the moment. So this is the back bedroom of the house. Extension over the kitchen, view of the garden. The lighting's actually working once for a change, so you can see both of my sheds and the excuse of a garden. My dad did an amazing job of flattening that out. It was all mountainous bonfire heap not so long ago. You can see my lovely bay tree, that's looking lush. Gonna miss that. We've had the windows in this house done twice. It was previously with a bar across, both parts opening. One time, I locked us out, and I had to climb up on the roof, drag Erin, who was maybe 5 or 6 at that point, up the roof. She was not keen at all, but what could you do? And I had to shove her in through the window, because obviously I wasn't going to fit, and her sister could get through the window, but could she unlock the back door? No. So I shoved her in. She fell into I'd say wooden toy box, but it was actually like a reused kitchen cupboard or something. Just something we found when we moved into the house. Yeah, that was a bit of a mess, because as I say, that used to go there for for the longest period of time. Found Kathleen asleep in it more than once. Yeah, this room's had a couple of different permutations. I mean, she's had a double bed that side and this side. There were twin beds in here at one point. Very, very short-lived effort to get my kids to share a room and have the other one as a playroom. Yeah, that was not one of my brighter ideas. Yeah, the wardrobe, which once upon a time did actually have doors, has pretty much stayed in that point, because as the roof slopes, you can't put it flush to that wall. You can't put high things against that wall. If you put it on this side, yeah, it just gets awkward after a while. This is one of the most difficult parts of the room, because where the ceiling comes down, there isn't an absolutely perfect line in the plaster, so we've currently got where I've been trying to get all the glue off from putting up different borders to try and neaten that edge up. For a long time she had a dining table in here as a desk for studying her A-levels and all the rest of it. Sort of chest of drawers and stuff. As I say, it's had a good few permutations. And there's where the light fitting is, because this has one of the lowest ceilings in the house, so that's slightly awkward. We have tried to have it so that the bed was under the light fitting, so that you didn't try and put your clothes on and bash the light. But it's really too close to the door. You can sense of proportion. Yeah, I feel that this is the room we have failed to do anything really interesting with. Part of the problem is the lack of natural light, I think, because it's a low window, you don't get an awful lot of light in here. Morning sun, and that's about it. Ideally, I suppose we'd have had Velux roof lights, windows, whatever you call them. And one of the ideas originally, if my kids could have shared a room, was to actually convert this to an upstairs bathroom, because if you're following this at all, we have 3 double bedroom, well, my bedroom's bigger than a double bedroom, but 3 large bedrooms upstairs, and that's it. There's no upstairs loo, which is awkward, but you work around what you have. And that would have been my idea, to have a big luxurious bathroom up here, but the powers that be said nah. So we ended up with a different configuration downstairs with the old bathroom, which I shall talk you through on the next video. The only one I haven't done after that will be the living room, if memory serves, but you've seen that a whole bunch of times in other videos, so I might just discuss that on the empty house tour, because it is a mess down there. It is boxes and furniture everywhere, and the panic is real now. So yeah, this is the sort of, let's see, shut the door, last few views of Kathleen's room, where she spent most of her childhood. She is still struggling with dealing with this move. And this has been her bedroom for, I'm still trying to work it out, somewhere between 13 and 15 years, because we've been in this house 19 years. So yeah, this has been her room, and this has been her view. You can see that for a long time. But times change. Kids grow up, run off to university, leave me all alone. Layers.